How's it going, my peeps? I'm finally back with another online match. This is a TLC, tables, ladders, and chairs triple threat online match. It is Seth Rollins versus like this random yellow gritty character. I don't know what the name is, and versus I believe Super Dragon. I do know I've watched videos of I'm pretty sure it's Super Dragon. The thing is, I haven't watched any indie wrestling videos in a long time, so I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong, and I'm pretty sure I'm correct on this. So, Seth Rollins versus Super Dragon versus random critic actor. Anyways, man, I've been meaning to post this video up for a while now. I've just been lazy since Monday. The night Seth Rollins turned heel and turned his back on the Shield, or actually Roman Reigns turned his back on Seth Rollins because, you know, he had his back turned, and that allowed Seth Rollins to hit him with the steel chair. But you get what I'm trying to say. You know, Monday Night Raw. In the review video, I said, hey, expect a video from me on Tuesday. We are now Sunday, and there hasn't been a video until today, Sunday. So sorry about that. Sorry for maybe, you know, getting your hopes up, but not posting a video up. I was telling myself, you know, alright, I'll post a video up tomorrow, and this video, you know, this triple threat match. And then I didn't do it on Tuesday, so I was like, alright, it's cool. I'll do it on Wednesday. Wednesday comes, I don't do it. Too lazy. Same with Thursday, and then Friday. You get the point. And now today, being that it is Sunday, the last day of the week, I told myself, I have to post a video. I have to post a video. You know, I told you guys I'd post up a video on Tuesday. I at least have to post a video, you know, this week. And now, you know, I've just been so lazy. So now, I'm like focused on, you know, posting up content on a daily basis. I know I say that a bunch of times, and then sometimes I don't deliver. By the way, you know that drop kick when you put your opponent on the ropes like that, and then you run and you hit a drop kick, and you know some superstars instead it's a clothesline. I actually didn't know you could do that until like I don't know, like 2 weeks ago or so. So until like 2 weeks ago, I had no clue you could put your opponent in the ropes like that in a match that's not the Royal Rumble match. I had no clue that you could put them on the ropes and then do a running strike, and it would actually take them out of the ring, and it would be it would be a specific animation to take them out of the ring. So yeah, I'm kind of late on that. I mean, who knows? It might have been even in WWE 13, and I might have not known. But yeah, I'm gonna try my best now to keep you guys updated on a regular basis with videos, because I recorded, you know, some recent matches. So, you know, all I have to do really is commentate over them and post them up. And also I'll bring back the match card prediction videos, because I have a few in mind for Money in the Bank. A few matches I think will take place at Money in the Bank. Of course, there is the Money in the Bank match itself, so I might, you know, try and predict all the participants in the match. I do know, of course, Del Rio's the first official participant, or the first one announced. But I could take a guess, you know, try to figure out who else enters the match. I wonder actually if it's going to be like an 8-man match or a 6-man match. By the way, I love the Seth Rollins springboard knee. I always try and hit it in matches, but oftentimes I'll miss. But yeah, I connected actually this time. So that aside, I have a lot to talk about in this video, and it's a good thing this video is a 12-minute long video, because, you know, I've got a bunch of things to talk about, and also I know you guys enjoy the longer online matches rather than the shorter ones. First things first, Payback. I'm happy to announce that at Payback, I got every single one of my predictions right. I know, you know, most of you probably don't care, but I care. You know, I haven't gotten every single match on a pay-per-view right in a long time. It's been a while. I kept getting, you know, a match wrong or 2 matches wrong. It's especially frustrating when it's just, you know, 1 match wrong, and you're like, oh, I'm doing, you know, so far so good, and then all of a sudden there's this match where you end up being wrong, and this other guy wins. But Payback, got every single prediction right as far as the matches goes. And also the bonus question, which I asked you guys, which was, do you guys think Daniel Bryan, will vacate the championship or not at Payback? He did not end up vacating the championship. That's what I predicted, and I was right on that too. But I was not the only one to be right in the prediction game. And for that, I also want to shout out two guys here that posted up comments in the prediction game video for Payback. And those two people are, first off, Tom Rise. He got every single one of his predictions right. So congrats to you. And also, where is he? Oh, Brandon Steiner. Or actually, I'm not sure if it's Brandon Steiner or Stinner, because it's actually written S-T-I-N-E-R. There's no E before the I, like, Scott Steiner. So I'm thinking maybe it's Brandon Steiner. No, not Steiner, Stinner. Anyways, sorry if I mess up your name or username. Anyways, he also got every single one of his predictions right, so also congrats to you. Anyways, Payback, predictions aside, tomorrow, guys, is E3. So I'm excited here. I'm excited because I'm posting up a video today, and tomorrow is E3. We're gonna get the announcement. By the way, check this out. I don't know why it didn't work and it didn't go through the table. So if I failed there, and not only that, but check this out. He counters my move, and then I'm like thinking, oh, the yellow guy's gonna put me through the table, but no, actually Super Dragon comes out of nowhere, bam, hits me with like some sort of weird move. I don't know what it was, like a slash knee slash clothesline, or just, throwing himself at Seth Rollins through the table, whatever. Back to what I was saying, E3 tomorrow. I believe tomorrow, oh yeah, and also tomorrow, how can I forget, tomorrow is Monday Night Raw, so we're also maybe gonna get the explanation from Seth Rollins on why he did what he did. On SmackDown, I know they kind of hyped up that, Seth Rollins will talk about what happened, but really he didn't really explain anything. And I wasn't really expecting him to explain anything anyways, because SmackDown nowadays, I feel it's not as important as Raw. You don't see as many big events, or, this was a pretty big thing on Raw, where Seth Rollins betrayed the Shield. It was the Shield breaking up, like a huge part of the WWE for now, what, almost 2 years, and Seth Rollins, betraying them. He was, on top of that, he was like probably like the least likely person to cause the Shield breakup, or, betray them. So it was a big event, and I kind of, when they said that Seth Rollins would explain on SmackDown, I had my doubts. Like, I was like, I'm not sure if we're actually going to get Seth Rollins explaining his actions, really explaining and saying why. Oh, by the way, that was pretty damn cool. You gotta admit that. The guy with the steel chair, and then I interrupt him with the springboard knee, and follow that up with the super kick. I know I keep interrupting whatever I'm saying, going back to the gameplay, but whenever I see a cool moment or a highlight like that, I feel like, I know you guys can watch it and you can see it for yourself, but I feel like going over it. And the disadvantage to that is sometimes I'll forget what I was talking about. But yeah, anyways, Seth Rollins did not explain on SmackDown, so tomorrow I'm hoping we get the explanation. And it's just a must-see Raw after what happened on, this week's Raw. I wanted to tune in at least to find out what happens next. I have a feeling though what kind of match could take place involving the Shields and involving Triple H, Randy, and Seth Rollins. I'm not calling them Evolution because on SmackDown, first off, when Triple H came out with Seth Rollins, they came out to Triple H's King of Kings theme. And when Seth Rollins won the match against Dolph Ziggler, after the match, Evolution's theme didn't play. It was actually the King of Kings theme once again. And I believe when Seth Rollins also did the curb stomp on Big Show on the chair, I think the King of Kings theme played once again. So it seems like Evolution is done, and this might be just a new faction altogether. Or it might not even be a faction. It might just be a situation where, just like Triple H, was behind Randy, he's also now behind Seth Rollins. So he wants both Seth Rollins and Randy to be the faces of the company. I don't know. You know, this is just me speculating. We'll have to wait and see for Raw or whatever. But yeah, so tomorrow, Monday should be a cool ass day for us wrestling fans and gamers. And since you're watching this video, I mean, I'm assuming you like both wrestling and video games. If not, I don't know why you'd be watching this, but unless you really don't have anything to do. But yeah, because you've got Raw and we've got E3. And WWE 2K15 is going to be released October, what, 28th or 29th? So we might get a trailer for 2K15 tomorrow, or maybe the day after, since E3, you know, lasts a couple days. We might get some gameplay. Not only that, but you've got all the other, you know, cool announcements for Xbox One, PS4, Wii U. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all the press conferences. And of course, as I said before, I'm also looking forward to Raw. Unfortunately, though, the Sony press conference this year, and I think it was the same last year, it airs during Raw. It starts, I think, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, so Raw will be playing, and so you pretty much have to pick either Raw or the Sony press conference, unless you want to, you know, watch both at the same time. But personally, I ain't about that life. I mean, I tried it when TNA moved to, like, Mondays, and, you know, Hulk Hogan was making his TNA debut. Tried watching that, and also Raw, because the same night on Raw, you had Bret Hart make his return, but it just didn't work out. I ended up missing some of the show, or actually some of, you know, both the shows. Anyways, hit the blackout, or actually the curb stomp I think it's called now, on Super Dragon, and I had just hit the signature move, the powerbomb on a turnbuckle on the Yellow Crazy character, but he ends up getting up, so I just run over, hit a calf kick, and climb up the ladder. Am I gonna get the briefcase, or is one of these guys gonna get up and take me off the ladder? I mean, look at this, Super Dragon, he's getting up, but he's too late, and I fall on top of the table. For some reason, whenever I play these TLC or ladder matches, I always end up falling on a table, sometimes crashing through it. I mean, look at some of my recent ladder matches, or you know, TLC matches I posted up. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click that like button down below. Are you guys going to be watching E3? Tell me in the comment section, and I'm out. See ya.